Hi everyone, it's Henna here and thanks for coming to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Henna, yes, like the henna tattoo. In today's video, I will be doing a try-on first impression review of the new face palette by Dragun Beauty, Miss Nikita Dragun right there. But before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I do post new videos here every week. Also, make sure to click that notification bell button so you're notified on when a new video goes up. And without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video. But right here is the face palette. It comes in this plastic unicorn and that's how it looks. Here you have the front of the face palette. Trying to do it to where you don't get the glare of my lighting. And then this is the back of the palette. So for $45, there's been a lot of controversy. When is there not any controversy? But there's been a lot of controversy and drama over her new face palette, saying that $45 is pretty steep, and which I'm not gonna lie, $45 is not cheap whatsoever. I feel like we really, as a creator, YouTuber, whatever you refer to me as, I feel like it's kind of my responsibility to just make sure to say this, that you do not need to be spending this much money on makeup. Now, if you love makeup, you collect makeup and you have the coin, dude, go for it. Or if you want to splurge on something that you've tried or you think looks great, go ahead. But you do not need to spend these crazy amount of coin on product. Just because I review products here because there's new, doesn't mean I'm telling you to go buy everything. I'm just trying to review products, at least things that I'm kind of interested in and what I think you guys will also be interested in, and tell you what I think, if it's worth it or not. But again, you do not need to buy every single release, especially with all the makeup palette releases right now. No. So we have 2 contour shades, 2 blushes, and 2 highlights. So of course I'm just gonna go straight into actually doing my contour. So I already have my foundation, setting powder, concealer done, because I really wanted to just go straight into this. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go into Femme first, just because other contour shade just looks a little scary to me. I might go in with that one to just chisel things up a little bit just for the sake of trying it, but I'm gonna go into Femme, and I'm taking this Morphe M530 brush. It's a brand new clean brush, so I'm gonna just dip into Femme. And that's how much product I'm getting on it, just so you have an idea. And I'm kind of just gonna apply it like so and see what happens. Okay, so I think I'm gonna save this brush for the deeper shadow, and I'm gonna actually pick up another one. I'm gonna go in with this full brush right here. I really like this one. This is from EcoTool. It's supposed to be for blush, but I tend to use it for like contour bronzer. So I'm gonna kind of go in and just lay that on there. Oops, my phone's on, sorry. I'm gonna just tilt my face so you guys can kind of see how it looks. I really wanted to do a review on this palette just because I feel like we're so used to seeing really smooth, perfect skin, and I feel like, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that deals with textured skin, acne, scarring, pores. So I really wanted, you know, for people that kind of have skin like mine, or maybe a little bit better, but you know, that have texture, I really wanted you guys to kind of see how this performed on the face, because I will say things do perform really differently on your skin when you do have scarring and you do have little dents in the skin. So that's why I really wanted to start doing more reviews like this. So I am noticing it is not too pigmented. It's pretty buildable, the powder, at least with this brush that I'm using. So now I'm just gonna apply it to the top of my head, to my forehead. Your girl really has a big forehead. You don't have to let me know. I know already. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go in with the other shade just to make that forehead look a little smaller. But I'm gonna go into the shade Surge very lightly, like that much right there. And I'm just gonna take that and, oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, that's pretty pigmented. All right, I'm just gonna buff it out a little bit. This brush is really good to really blend powder out. All right, let me try it on this side. Again, taking a little bit on the brush, just kind of dabbing that. And I'm just really gonna blend this out on my skin. And then I'm also gonna just dip again into Surge and just take it right there. Because why not? If we're doing it to one part of the face, we gotta do it to the other. And of course, my hair. It's everywhere. Who struggles with hair like mine? It's just, it's everywhere. Oh my god. I feel like it's only me, probably. Everyone else's hair looks so perfect all the time. And I'm just like, how? And I'm not talking about Instagram. In real life, I see other people's hair and I'm like, how does your hair look like that? Because mine's always crazy. And then I'm gonna take it down the jaw line because I'm trying to get rid of that double chin. Alright guys, so this is how it's looking. Okay, so before I continue using the rest from this palette, I want to go ahead and use the Dragun Heart Transformation Face Powder. I don't think I've ever done a video on this palette just because I kind of got it a while after it already released. I have been using this every single time I do my makeup now. I don't know what it is, you guys, but this brightening powder is so good. It's such a pretty like veil under the eyes, wherever you want to brighten up on the face. And I like to use this e.l.f. highlighting brush, and what I'll do is I'll kind of just dip into both the pink and the yellow, and that's how it looks. That's how much product I put onto my brush. And I don't know what it is, you guys, but it looks so good under the eyes. But I see it in person, the difference. It is so pretty. And then I like to just apply a little bit on the highlights of my face, because why not? Right. Back to the program. Okay, so now we have two blushes in here. Now I really love this shade. It's like a coral color. The only thing is it does have the little reflex in there, the shimmer, so I'm not a huge fan of that, even though I love this shade a lot. But I'm gonna dip into Baby Girl. I know everyone's been pronouncing it BB Girl, but like Nikita said in her reveal video, it's actually pronounced Baby Girl. I'm gonna just apply that and we'll see how it goes, just because I don't really like the whole shimmer, especially for someone with textured skin, with big pores, scarring. I feel like this is really gonna emphasize that. When it comes to highlight, I don't mind because highlight goes right here and I don't really have much texture there, but for blush, it's more in this region, and that's where I have my scoring. So I like to, I'm not gonna go into that one. Maybe I can save that for my eyes, because I am gonna do my eyeshadow with this palette. So I'm gonna take this Precision Blush Brush from Eco Tools and just I dabbed it twice. It's not too pigmented, but it's definitely there. I'm not a huge blush person. Again, I guess that is because of my scarring and my textured skin. I don't really want to do anything that's gonna draw in focus to like my problem areas. In my opinion, they're problem areas. But I try not to bring attention to those areas, so I usually don't like to do blush. All right, the last thing to do is to go into highlight. Now we do have this pink duochrome type highlight. Not really my jam, and we have this silicone. Silicone does look a little bit more chunkier. It looks like big chunks of glitter. But when I was seeing Nikita doing it on her Instagram story, it looked very wet. So I'm gonna use one of my very like trust go-to holy grail highlighting brushes, and this is the A23 by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like this has made every highlight work. So I'm hoping this one doesn't look too chunky on the face, just because it does look like it has chunks of glitter in it. Been lightly. That's how much I got on there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly. Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty much exactly what I was thinking. It has pretty chunky glitter. And if you guys can see that, you can see the chunks of glitter on there. Not my fave. Femme on just a fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna do a simple look. I'm now gonna go into Surge, just very lightly, and dab off any excess and just put that like more in the crease right there. T-Girl shade right here, and just apply it to the top of my lids, because why not? Alright, so I'm not sure about this lip. I guess maybe I'm not used to wearing such a bright pink color. But what do I feel about the new Dragun Beauty Face Palette? First of all, packaging Very pretty, very cool, unique, different, something that we really haven't seen. I wish I could like squeak it or something like Mowgli's dog toys. I was kind of let down a little bit. So I really actually enjoyed the two contour shades in here. I think Femme and Surge, the mix, I really like how it looks on my complexion. I think it looks nice and I could definitely intensify it more and kind of get used to it, just because I feel like I'm a little bit more comfortable just doing a light bronzer than like actual contour. But I think these two shades look really nice on my complexion. Baby Girl blush is really pretty. Now I think kind of where I got let down was in the highlight, even though I kind of had a feeling it wasn't going to work out just because I could see the chunks of glitter in it. When I saw her using it on IG story, it looked really pretty, so I had a little bit of hope, but I kind of guess I was already kind of like, I'm not going to use it. This one was just fancy. I'm not really into that pink duochrome kind of highlight. It's not my thing. So overall, I mean, the palette, it's okay. Do I think it's worth it for the $45 price tag? Honestly, I've used better. Price-wise, a lot of people said $45 was a lot. I will say this again, $45 is a lot of money. No matter the brand, the product, it's a lot of money, especially for makeup. But again, if you have the coin and you really like Nikita Dragun, you want to support her, you're a makeup connoisseur, you're a collector, go ahead, do what you want. But just kind of give comparison, this one right here is the Highlight and Contour Kit by Dragun Beauty. It includes 2 contour shades and 2 highlights, and this I think ranges between $40 to $60. It is high up there, and you're only getting 4 things. You're getting 2 contours and 2 highlights, with in comparison to the Dragun Beauty Face Palette, which is $45, which would be like in the middle of the, you know, the midpoint for this one. You're getting 2 blushes as well, so you're getting 2 contours, 2 blushes, and 2 highlights. When in the Dragun Beauty one, you're getting 2 bronzer like contour shades and then 2 highlights. Just another comparison I have here is the Benefit Cosmetics Cheek Leader Bronze Mini Bronze Quad Palette, and in here it came with your blush, highlight, and bronzer contour shade. I will say I still religiously use this mini palette. I know this one is completely sold out, the other one, but this one was really good. I think this was also between like the $20 to $35 range, I'm not sure, but I still really use this one. It is really good. The only thing is the pan sizes are a little smaller, but that's why it is a mini palette. It's really great for travel, so I really like this one, and it does have a mirror as well, which is pretty neat. But getting back to Nikita Dragun's Dragun Beauty Face Palette, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of like in between for me. I feel like I still, the only thing I'll really pick up this palette for is for these 2 contour shades, just because they do look really pretty on my complexion. Looking at my monitor, it looks nice. I feel like I really sit there and build it up and really get comfortable using contour powders. I think it'll look really, really great. If you haven't tried Dragun Beauty yet, any of their products, I would really suggest checking out their Dragon Heart Transformation Powder. I think if there's anything in her collection so far, and I think there's 4 products so far, or 3 if I'm not mistaken, you definitely should check out the brightening powders. I think this is her really statement standout product out of her line so far. I think this one is something I use I know that I use every single day. It really adds that oomph to my makeup. So I think if you definitely want to check out something from Dragun Beauty, I would definitely recommend the Dragon Heart Transformation Powder. And I'm sorry if I had something on my teeth. This gloss is a little bit slippery. It's not sticky, but it's getting a little everywhere, you know. But alright guys, that is it for this video. This was my first impression review try on of the new Dragun Beauty, the face palette. Category is face. If you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I do post new videos here every week. Make sure to go ahead and click that notification bell button so you're notified on when the next video goes up. Also, like this video if you want to see more review videos like this. I know I haven't done one in quite a while. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Thehennaali, because I'm always on Instagram, if not here on YouTube. But alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.